Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am so excited because I'm gonna do a how-to on concealer. So if you want to see how I do my concealer every day, then keep on watching. Okay, let's cover some dark circles in this batch. Okay, so I already have my foundation, eyeshadow, eyebrows on. Next step is concealer. This has got to be one of the most common products that I see used incorrectly. And I feel like it makes the biggest difference. I always wear concealer under my eyes if I'm doing like a lightweight summer look, a full glam look. I feel like it just brightens your face up and makes you look so fresh and so awake. So it's crucial, I think. So look at these under eyes. Also, my face is breaking out. I don't know. Just pretend like you don't notice that. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to go in with the Pat McGrath concealer. This is the color LM8. It is a little too yellow for me, but I'll show you how you can kind of blend it in with the rest of your makeup. If it's not the perfect shade, it will be fine. So I like to pick my shade one shade lighter than my foundation. So if my foundation is light medium beige, I'm going to go in with the concealer light beige. And then make sure you bring that concealer all the way up onto your nose. See how we're drawing a line right here? If you so the purpose of concealer is to highlight your face. So if you're highlighting it and stopping right here, it's gonna really accentuate your nose. So just a trick is to bring it up onto your nose. Well, that's not straight. Okay. Try to draw a straight line. What? Okay. I wish someone taught me how to draw straight lines in my life. And then bring it just a little bit on your chin. And that was it, guys. Thanks for joining in. Just kidding. I'll use the sponge because I feel like most people like sponges. So I'm going to use my setting spray. Spray my sponge. I start in on my chin. And just dab, 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 dab. Do not spread. Wipe. Dab. Your nose. This is it does dry pretty quickly, so I would just, keep it moving along. So people used to use concealer only to cover acne, and it is so far from that. Of course, you can still use it for acne, but it is mostly used to highlight now. So that's why you want your shade lighter than your foundation, because you want to highlight. See, it's already looking so much better. So much more awake. I really actually am liking this concealer too. I get almost like orangish lines right here. And so I take what's left on my sponge and hit these lines, but I do not go in with a new line of concealer right here, because I feel like the more I smile throughout the day, it keeps creasing. And so make sure you look up when you're getting these little wrinkles right here. Dab, 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 dab. Look up. And then the trick is to try to look up without raising your eyebrows, because if you're looking up like this, then you're creasing your makeup up here because it hasn't been set yet. So it's super hard. It actually takes a lot of practice, but try to look up without raising your eyebrows. Perfect. And then I think just about all concealer now is meant to be set. So if you're like, man, making concealer creases, well, like, did you set it right? Okay, your problem. Just kidding. But kind of not really kidding. So I can show you two different ways. You can set it with your beauty blender. So this is a Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is what I use every day to set my under eyes. You can take it and just take your beauty blender, dab it into the powder. Look up again. And set it that way. Or I use a brush. This is the Morphe E20. I feel like I can use less. I go through product not as fast if I use a brush versus a sponge. And again, you're dabbing, dab, 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 dab. Do not go in and swipe until the product is fully covered in the dry powder. Yes. And now you need to set your face because you still have dry, or you still have wet concealer here, here, here. I'm just going to use my MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder in the color NC25 today, because this is the fastest for me. Okay, so I'm gonna go throw on some bronzer, blush, highlight, and I'll be right back. Here is the finished look. I just added bronzer, blush, some under eye eyeshadow. Here's another thing. This under eye eyeshadow should cover up any other little wrinkles from lines you already have in your face, so that really helps blend out, especially if you went a little fast and maybe you put your concealer on and didn't fully blend it in. You can kind of hide it with your eyeshadow, which is nice. You can watch my full face get ready with me if you want to see how I completed this look. But having this bright under eye, it literally looks like eye fillers. It's so brightening. It makes your eyes pop. Mine are really kind of sunken into my head, and so it really just brings them forward. It's very simple shading and lighting technique. I think people get a little freaked out with the term contouring, but it's really just shade and light, and it all makes sense. I feel like if you're not already using concealer under the eyes, I would definitely give it a try. I really liked that Pat McGrath concealer. I feel like it had really good coverage. It's not creasing. It looks still, it's not too mattifying. I feel like the Shape Tape was a little too mattifying and almost got like a crepey texture to it over the day. This is so beautiful, and definitely less drying. I'd say it's a tiny bit less coverage. I feel like everything's a little bit less coverage than the Shape Tape, but less drying too. So it's whatever you're looking for. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful, maybe learned some tips and tricks, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!